Hey, what is up, guys? How are you? Good to see everybody. Hope you had a great Father's Day if you were celebrating. I want to do this quick because I know I only have about 4 minutes of recording time on left on the phone. All right, here it goes. I was cleaning out some boxes this weekend in the garage. Came to a box that had a bunch of notebooks and journals from many notes, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages from trainings that I've done throughout the country and over the years and different symposiums with phenomenal speakers. One of the pages asked a question, and I remembered it the moment I saw it and remembered where it was. I don't precisely remember the speaker, but anyway, here it goes. The question was, there's a place more than any other on the planet Earth that has more wealth and more prolific ideas than any other place on the planet. The place exists, okay? There's more wealth there and more abundant ideas that are so powerful that they could shape the world we live in and transform things for the better. And without spending too much time on it, you might be thinking of some places, different countries, and you could do that, but here's the answer. The cemetery. That's right, in graveyards, guys. The most incredible ideas all too often get buried with the people who had them. Ideas that could have transformed the world, that could have transformed the nature of their financial situation. And why didn't they act on them? I think we know the answer. Either fear of failure or perhaps fear of success. I won't get too much into either of those, but we can identify with those, certainly with the fear of failure, of being judged and not being good enough. So here's what I've been doing lately, very recently. See, because we all kind of know these things, or we're reminded of them, but there's a saying that says, to know and not to do is not to know. So I have been making sure that I take action, not letting fear paralyze me, and we talked about this last week in classes, but just understanding that action can dissolve fear. Action doesn't mean you're going to get it right or get it perfect or get it done, but just get it started. And the more I've been doing that lately, guys, the more momentum I've been building, and just awesome things are happening. Doors open up, you feel stronger emotionally, spiritually, and that's where you need to be, guys, to achieve at higher levels. You got to push out of your comfort zone. But it reminded me of a movie that I believe it's called The Yes Man, and some of you might have seen it. Jim Carrey, the comedian, and the premise of the movie is that he's this stiff, tight-ass lawyer who gets a spell cast on him and now has to say yes to everything, where he would normally say no. Now that's the spell. And he knows that he's going to say yes, but he still tries to fight it. So when people ask him to do things, he's like struggling, but yes, okay. He says yes. And the moral thread of the story is it transforms his life. So things that he would have avoided, things that he would have typically said no to, he now, because of the spell, is forced to say yes. And because of saying yes, his life journeys down a different path, a path that he never would have known, a path of fulfillment and abundance. And it's pretty cool, guys. If you don't see if you haven't seen the movie, I would recommend, because it's pretty funny too, especially if you like Jim Carrey. But that's it, guys. There's a lot of wealth buried in the ground in cemeteries around the world, and a lot of great, rich ideas that have never been realized simply because we lacked the courage. And that's not a judgment, because I fall into that category as well. We lack the courage to execute. Don't be afraid to execute, guys. Take action. Believe in yourself. Doors will open when you start to take action. That's it. That's my message. Running out of time. Peace.